Well, hello everyone, what is going on? It is the Almighty Geoff and I'm here with episode 4 of the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition. In the previous episode we made our way to the Halted Stream camp where we cleared out the bandits there and the bandit leader. We also discovered a load of farms and other areas outside of Whiterun. When we finished off we just encountered an argument, well more of a plea from a Battleborn to Adrian Avanici. So we were just carrying up from there. Now I am going to just quickly change the settings. Oh, it's saved on Adept. Okay. Right. We're gonna go to items and books just to show you that I did actually install the Books of Skyrim mod, so that all looks a lot better now. I'm also going to favourite a couple of things. Because I don't know why we hadn't done that before, but we do now. So we'll just favourite a couple of these and some magic as well, because I think I'm going to kind of lay low on the let's just send him home. I'm tired of him, he's annoying me. Try to be more of a mage than a warrior, so I'm going to need to change that stone before I forget. I'm being a bit short on commentary because I literally have just recorded this and turns out no commentary came out, so I'm having to re-record it, which is a bit annoying. What are you doing? Right, okay, he's gone. And I don't want to go through all of this again, so I'm just going to go straight up to Whiterun. And we are going to carry on the main story quest. We'll get back to all this at a later point.
Battleborn, give me your money.
I don't have any money.
You better give me 5 septims right now or I'm gonna bloody your nose.
No, please. I really don't have any money, Brave. I'll give you 10 septims tomorrow. Just don't hit me.
10 septims tomorrow, baby Battleborn, or I'm gonna bloody your nose and your leg.
Jeez.
It's no fun getting pushed around all the time.
What does a kid do for fun around here?
Well, I used to sneak out at night and try to tip over the big ox in the Greymane's yard. And me and Mila used to climb up on the roof of Dragonsreach and look for birds' eggs. But I don't do that stuff anymore. Father keeps catching me and then I get in trouble.
Okay. Yo.
What are you looking at? I'm not afraid of these.
My friend Olava, the seer, she says
I
things
know
will
your
get better.
family's honor is important to you, but we can't afford it.
It took me weeks to find that thieves' den. I can't stop now, and I can't get the sword on my own.
So you're willing to starve your wife and daughter to reclaim some rusty old sword?
I just need to hire one, maybe 2 good men. You won't starve.
I'll put it plainly. You can claim your sword, or you can keep your wife. If you set foot outside that gate, I won't be here when you return.
Jesus. Yeah, so we're going to talk to all these people once we've done in Dragonsreach. Just because I spent like about 40 minutes last time just talking to people. It dragged. So let's do something fun. Go to Dragonsreach, interact with the people up there, and progress the story a little bit. Right, so we have Fianna.
Ain't nobody high and mighty in these halls except in the Jarl. And don't you forget.
Alright, chill. And Gerda.
I might just be a servant among lords, but don't think for a moment I don't take my duties as seriously as the Jarl himself takes his.
Alright then. Right, so this is Farengar.
My lord, please. All this standing around is rubbish. We should be taking the fight to the Stormclaws.
Yeah, I agree with you, dude. Nothing of interest around here as of yet. Just get it all discovered on our map, though. These are all just back storage rooms, really. The Olden Door, that's going to come into a lot of importance later on, but not at the moment.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgruuf is not receiving visitors.
I have news from Helgen about the dragon attack.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
Okay.
Keep your distance.
How did a dark elf come to be housecarl?
Balgruuf and I share a battle bond. We met as youths and forged our friendship in the fires of war. When he became Jarl, I insisted on serving as his protector. He had no cause to honor. Gods, you are curious. Almost dangerously so.
She's a bit of a bitch, isn't she? What does a housecarl do?
I am charged with protecting the Jarl from any and all threats. Powerful men have many enemies, more so in times of strife. So you can imagine the dangers. Oh yes, there have been attempts on the Jarl's life. More than one would-be assassin has met his end at the tip of my blade.
What threats does the Jarl face?
Take your pick. Dragons, Stormcloak assassins, ambitious and unscrupulous nobles. Sometimes I think his own children want him dead. And those are just the physical threats. Assaults on his sanity are another matter entirely. Every day he deals with obsequious functionaries and incompetent bureaucrats. Sadly, I'm not allowed to eliminate them. Well, not yet anyway.
Alright.
I've got my eyes on.
Okay. Chill your beef. This goes down to the dungeon, so we're not interested down there as of yet. That's Preventus and the Jarl up there. This Farengar will speak to him later. So let's speak to the Jarl.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
The Imperials were about to execute Ulfric Stormcloak when the dragon attacked.
I should have guessed Ulfric would be mixed up in this. What do you say now, Preventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. The dragon is lurking in the mountains.
It's a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not.
I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service. I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem.
Nice.
There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Okay. Well, let's not dilly-dally. Come on, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Hey, Farengar.
Come to Dragonsreach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors.
The Jarl said you had a project you need help with.
What? Project? You think you could help me? I really don't think so.
Never mind, I'll wait for Jarl Balgruuf.
The Jarl can be found in the Great Hall, probably sitting on his Jarl's throne. Not over here in a wizard's laboratory.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for you. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
Alright, where am I going and what am I fetching?
Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A Dragonstone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Anything you can tell me about Bleak Falls Barrow?
An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some locals can point you in the right direction once you get there.
How do you know the stone tablet is in Bleak Falls Barrow?
Well, we must preserve some professional secrets, must we? I have my sources. Reliable sources.
How do you enchant weapons and armor?
Ah, student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets. The item is destroyed in the process, so be wary. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchanter for that too. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin.
Tell me more about the Dragon War.
I'm not surprised you've never heard of it. Even I used to think it was just a myth. But not anymore. The Dragon War was a real event, although only the barest glimmer of the actual events has come down to us. Far back in the mythic era, the dragons were worshipped as gods in Skyrim. Many of the monumental ruins that still dot the landscape were in fact built as temples to the dragons. The details are lost, but at some point, the Nords rebelled. After a long and terrible war, the Nords overthrew their dragon overlords.
So were all the dragons killed in the Dragon War?
Oh no. Many were killed, of course, but many survived to historical. Why, this very palace was built by one of Balgruuf's ancestors to hold a captive dragon. Hence its name, Dragonsreach.
What have you got for sale?
I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
No. It's all pretty crap. We don't need any of this at the mo. See if we can sell anything of ours. I'll sell these. Keep those. Keep those. Are you the only wizard in Whiterun?
I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense.
Yeah. I'll deliver the frost salts.
Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task.
Excuse me? That's just tight.
Spells and incantations for those with the talent to guess.
Yeah, okay, shut up.
Take a look. Take a look. So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Okay, where can I learn more about magic?
A prospective student, are you? Well, I'm afraid I'm not much good at teaching. You should try your luck at the College of Winterhold.
What are the duties of a court wizard?
I'll put it simply, so you'll understand. I advise the Jarl in matters of magic. If the hold is faced with any threats or mysteries of a magical nature, I am called upon to explain things and suggest a course of action. Hopefully that answer will satisfy you. Good day.
This is a priority now. Anything we can use to fight this dragon, or dragons. We need it quickly, before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgruuf. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure he will prove most useful.
Succeed in this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
Okay, I'm not done with you yet.
Oh, I thought you were already on your way to Bleak Falls Barrow.
Just wait a minute. Do you want allegiance to the Imperials?
If I said that was a tedious question, would you be smart enough to know what I meant? Probably not. As long as I'm left alone to pursue my research, I don't care who gives the orders. Now, I'm a busy man, and your pointless questions are boring me terribly. Good day.
Have you encountered any dragons?
Sadly, no. My work affords me few opportunities for such an adventure. Perhaps a hero will bring one to Dragonsreach, like old Olaf one I once did. What a fascinating conversation that would be. Off to Bleak Falls Barrow with you. The Jarl is not a patient man. Neither am I, come to think of it.
Okay, let's use this then. So if you want to disenchant... Actually, yeah. We are not disenchanting the poacher's axe. I'm sure we had more things. Maybe wrong. Yeah, I must be wrong. Right, so what did we actually achieve that thing? I guess we did. Okay. Right, so we're gonna do a couple more things in Whiterun before we end the episode. What time is it? 10:42. So we'll do 10 hours. We'll see what we'll give that bounty thing into prevent Stefanici before we finish up here. There's the Jarl.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
Whose side are you on?
If it's the war you're referring to, I'm on the side of Whiterun. No doubt General Tullius and his friends in the Empire will tell you that I owe them my loyalty, and perhaps sentiment. Ulfric Stormcloak would say that I owe my allegiance to the Nord people as they fight for Skyrim's independence. Perhaps this is also true. The day might come when I am forced to draw my sword for one side or the other. But that day has not come yet.
Good point. Why do you think Ulfric killed the High King?
No doubt he thought it was the only way to make his point. And also because he knew he could.
The bandit leader at Halsey Stream Camp is dead. I'm here for the bounty.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
Okay. How can you protect Whiterun from the dragons?
With good planning and constant vigilance. Even now, my court wizard, Farengar, continues his research into ways we might drive back these terrors. We must also have ample reserves of water to combat the fires that will surely spread after an attack. But our greatest weapon? Courage. For if we cannot kill the beast, we must at least have the tenacity to drive it back. Until brave heroes step forward to destroy these monsters, that is the best we can do.
Alright, fair point.
Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to keep.
Who are you?
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward. Enjoy your visit to Dragonsreach.
I didn't even back out of that, but okay.
The Jarl is, as you can imagine, very busy. Perhaps I can assist you.
What's the city's history?
Ah, splendid. Our fine city has a proud history, and I'm happy to share what I know. The history of Whiterun begins with your Vaskr, the Hall of the Companions. For a long time, it was the only building on the mountain. As time passed, a thriving community sprang up around your Vaskr, as was common with mead halls. Today, Whiterun is the jewel of Skyrim. I can say without boast that it is the greatest city in all the holds.
Tell me about the city's districts.
Well, there are 3 of them, arranged in 3 tiers, as you may have noticed. The Plains District is so named because it's the closest of the 3 to the plains that surround the city. The inn and marketplace are found there. Most of the city's residents live in the Wind District, which is the middle of the 3. Dragonsreach occupies the highest, which we call the Cloud District. From here, the Jarl can see all that goes on within his city.
Why is this keep called Dragonsreach?
That is an old tale, but well known to those of us who serve in the keep. Long ago, there lived a mighty hero of the Nords, Olaf One-Eye. Olaf did battle with a fearsome dragon named Numenex. The struggle between Olaf and the dragon culminated in a mighty duel atop Mount Anthor, with Olaf the victor. Olaf returned in triumph to Whiterun. By his decree, the city's keep was rebuilt as a prison for Numenex. And so, from that time until this, our great keep has been called Dragonsreach.
Okay.
Enjoy your visit to Dragonsreach.
Who are you?
Sir, we really must talk.
What is it?
Well, it's your son, Nelka. The boy has been acting increasingly peculiar. More so than normal, I mean. Something really should be done.
Damn it, Proventus. I've got war lurking just outside my gates. And this is what you offer me? This? Be gone!
As you say, my Jarl.
Okay then.
I'm the commander of the guard here in Whiterun.
Right. I think we've done here. So look at a map. Let's just go upstairs, have a quick look around. I think I might end the episode here. Is it done? Yep. Alright. I know, again, this hasn't really been the most interesting episode, but we've learnt quite a bit about Whiterun, and we have advanced our main quest. So, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I shall see you in the next episode. Bye, guys.